my life in the sunshine. Everybody loves the sunshine.
How's it going, everyone? Thank you for watching this week's episode of In Search of Sunshine. So for this week, I wanted to do something a little bit different. Usually I follow around people doing the things that make them happy, but conflicts of schedule usually get in the way, and sometimes things don't work out, So I'm still tweaking the vision, still tweaking the overall goal for this project of mine. And so instead, I wanted to go into a little bit of detail about everything that goes into my journey, and I guess the cost of chasing your passion, because what a lot of people don't realize is everything that goes on behind the scenes. Because me personally, I post certain things on social media and kind of give you the highlights of everything in my life that's going on in my life, but you don't get to see everything that goes on behind the scenes, So first things first, the biggest thing I wanted to talk about is just the cost of everything that goes into this journey of you chasing your passion. So the biggest thing for me has been self-doubt, man. Self-doubt has consumed me so many fucking times, I can't even express. But the thing I've learned over time is just being consistent, regardless if I want to show up or not. You just got to keep pushing through regardless of how I'm feeling, because I understand that the end goal is much bigger than these little emotions that I'm going through at the moment. So I've gotten stronger and stronger as I move forward, and now it's not even a question whether I want to do this or not. But don't get me wrong, I still have little moments here and there where I'm damn, I see all of my friends, moving forward in their journey, and I'm still kind of in the same position. Not necessarily in the same position, just not excelling as fast as I would like to. But I constantly remind myself this is all worth it. I'm moving at the fastest pace, doing what I can with what I got, and I just move forward. Another thing that a lot of people don't realize when it comes to chasing your passion is how lonely this journey is. If you don't surround yourself around individuals who are driven the same as you are, who are passionate about their craft, you end up walking this journey alone. It's kind of weird, because you can talk to your friends about how passionate you are about your goals and shit, but sometimes they might not understand. So a lot of the times you have to sacrifice spending time with them because you're so invested into your own craft. And before you know it, you start losing relationships, you start losing friends. But before you know it, you're kind of walking on this journey alone. So I think the biggest thing is surrounding yourself around individuals who are just as passionate as you are about their own craft, regardless of what they're doing. When you surround yourself around those kind of individuals, you get to share the same experiences and just kind of have someone to fall back on, because they're going through the same things that you are. They're going through the same self-doubt as you are. And so you kind of motivate one another to keep pushing forward and kind of see the end goal, and remind yourself that it's all worth it at the end of the day. Another thing too that I wanted to speak out on I don't know if a lot of you have realized, but entrepreneurship right now is on a high in a sense. Everyone wants to be their own boss. Everyone wants to chase their passion, but they don't understand that this shit is a lot of fucking work. A lot of work, man. I spend about 10 to 15 hours a day in front of a computer, and that's not appealing to a lot of people. A lot of people don't want to do that. They don't want to sacrifice the time from spending time with their friends. They don't want to invest the time into their craft because they're giving away their weekends. But when it comes to this shit, man, you're not gonna have time for anything else. Simple as that. I don't remember the last time I went out. I don't remember the last time I took a day off, and it's overwhelming, man. It's overwhelming at times, and you exhaust yourself. But if you don't do it, then who's gonna do it for you? Me personally, I was never good in school. That's for a lot of you who don't know, I dropped out my senior year. and I was barely scraping by. But I knew what I wanted. I knew what it is that I wanted to pursue, and nobody was gonna stop me. And since then, since I left school, I feel like I've grown more as an individual, and I have more of an understanding of where I want to go in my life. And that's the biggest factor, I believe, as a human being, is just understanding what it is you want to do, man. Because a lot of us walk around without having an exact plan of what it is that we want to do at the end of the day. You know, we're just kind of hoping we fall on it. You know, a lot of us don't find that passion, you know. So, biggest thing, know what you want to do, and understand that it's going to take a lot of fucking work, and you're going to have to sacrifice a lot just to get from point A to point B. At the end of the day, chasing your passion is beautiful, man. It's beautiful to do the things that you love, but it's a lot of work. You're gonna have to sacrifice so much just to get to where you want to be, and just understand that nothing happens overnight, and you're not gonna get from point A to point B in 6 months. You know, they say usually around 2 to 3 years is the amount of time it takes for a business to get off the ground, and then after 5 years, that's when, I can't remember the certain percentage they say, but it's fairly low. I think it's like 20% of businesses that become profitable. So just keep that in mind, you know, whenever you're chasing something, and understand that instant gratification is nowhere to be found when it comes to this shit. Because you can work for 6 months straight, invest all of your time, and when you believe that after 6 months you're going to reach that goal, but when you hit that 6-month mark and you haven't reached that goal, like, what's going to keep you going? You know, what's going to motivate you to continue pushing forward? I guess just have a definite reason on why you do what you do. I think that's important as well. But aside from that, man, just surround yourself around individuals who are just as passionate as you are, because they'll keep you motivated, they'll keep you pushing forward, and just create that little support group that we all need, you know, because it is a lonely road, but it makes things a little bit easier if you surround yourself around this kind of individual. But that's pretty much it. That's all I really wanted to talk about. If you're out there chasing your passion, man, just keep going. We all go through this shit. We all let self-doubt consume us, but at the end of the day, our purpose is far bigger than these little emotions that we go through. So just keep doing what you do. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting everything that I do. And I promise you, I haven't stopped working, man. I haven't stopped working. At the end of the day, like, I'm gonna reach the goals that I set out 2 years ago, for sure. And just know, I got something special coming. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, please like, and I'll see you when I see you.